Welcome to this PixeLab tutorial video. In this video, we'll be talking about how to design a restaurant landing page using PixeLab. So without any further ado, let's just dive right in. The first thing we're going to be doing is to change the canvas size. And to do that, just click on these three dots at the top right hand side of the screen. Then select image size. Now I want to use something wide. So using the YouTube thumbnail is a perfect option, or you can just type in your own default option here, but I'll be using the YouTube thumbnail, so just click OK. Now I have this wide canvas, and the next thing we'll be doing is to change the color of our canvas from this is it like greenish gray or something like that. So we want to change the color to like plain white, so it is not so difficult. Just select color here. Instead of gradient, we'll be using color. Then we use a single color. In this case, we'll be using white. Fine. Then the next thing we'll be doing is to create the main text that will be on the web page. And this is a very fancy restaurant page, so we'll not be doing much text. However, the text that we'll be doing, we'll be putting on the page, will be very interesting group of text. So just I click on this plus icon, then select text. Now I want to type authentic food dishes. However, these three words will be in separate will be separate text. So the first one is authentic. Now the font is that we'll be using a very playful font for this. So to do that, we can just click on this A here, then we'll scroll down to where we have font. Now I want to use something playful. Just scroll down till you get one. I'm sure we have a lot of those on PixeLab. Yep. You see something like this? Want something playful? Yep. No, I think I would like to go with the last one, which is calligraphy. Yep. We're going with this. It looks cool, but I think I would like it to be bold. So to add bold, we can just come to style here, then we can bold it. Perfect. Now I want to increase the size just to something like that. Cool. The next thing we'll be doing is to make duplicate of this. To do that, just select this layer option here. Now, we need to delete this particular layer, or what we can do is probably just change the color of it. Or let's just get rid of it. Yeah. Then make duplicate of this one. Now that we have this duplicate, we are going to change the content from authentic to food. Done. We are gonna put that here. Now we are gonna make another duplicate. In this case, we are gonna change the content to dishes. I hope you are seeing the pattern here. Yeah. Good. Fine. Something else that you might want to do is that just make sure that all the text are appearing in a very nice way. So I think it is okay like this. Yep. Or we can just reduce the size. To reduce the size, you can come over to where you have text size, something like that. Let's go with something like a little bit around 100 or so, should be fine. Perfect. And we are going to give the remaining text the size of 100 as well. Good. Now that we have those, just make sure that you position the text in a very nice way on the web page. Now we can go ahead and bring in our images. We'll be using two nice images because this is a restaurant landing page. Obviously, we need to display the product that this restaurant is giving out to their customers. So to import a picture, you can just click on these three dots again, then click on use image from gallery. Now you'll be taken to your gallery. Oftentimes it might be the download page. Just select a picture. In this case, I'll be using this. No, so I think there's a mistake here. This is from gallery. Instead of going through these three dots, go through this plus, then from gallery. And with that, you should be able to import any image size. Yep. But as you can see, this is way bigger, so I'm gonna reduce the size. Gonna reduce the size. Something like this is fine. Now I'll be using two different images. This is the first one. I'm gonna import the second image. Let's go with this burger image. We can put that here. Fine. Cool. I think this is looking great. Now what we want to do is to bring in a nice call to action, because like landing page, every landing page should have a call to action. There's a reason why you created the page. You actually want your customers to take a specific action, so that is very important. I'll be using a shape to create that. In this case, I'll be using circle, something like this. Then I'm gonna change the color to black, or something that will just stand out from the web page. Maybe orange should be fine. Okay, now I'm going to reduce the size and place it just at the center of the page. Cool. Now what we are gonna do is we're gonna put a text on this. So to do that, I'll make sure I lock all the layers on the web page, including the food and text. Just lock all the layers. Now we are gonna go over. We're gonna create another layer. In this case, it will be a text layer. You can just drag it over the orange. We are gonna change the color to white. Then we are gonna change the content as well to explore more. Or something like explore now. Yeah. So we are actually telling the customers to explore more of what we've got. So you can put that there, and then this we can just increase the size somehow. Now we're gonna reduce the size of the text. Good. Fine. I think it's okay like that. Something that we can do to that particular text to make it stand out even further is to give it some boldness and shadow. So to make it bold, you can just click on style, bold. Then you can give it some shadow, and I think we have shadow here. Cool. Nice. But in this case, I wouldn't want the shadow to like be at the top of the text. I want it to be just below the text. So we can just play around with the XY axis and see. Yeah, I think something like that is fine. We're gonna reduce the opacity somehow. Okay, I think this is cool. This is cool. And just you might have known all landing pages should have maybe some menu items so that it will not just be just like a handbill or a paper that you distribute physically. This is a website, so you should have some menu items. To create menu items, that is not difficult, and then you can easily create that by you can easily create that. But first, let's make some horizontal line. Maybe you can use a shape to create that. Gonna give it orange color. Okay, reduce the size. Now this particular line, we just want it to move across the web page, just like that. Should be very thin. Then we can bring it downwards up to that level. Fine. Now we are going to lock that particular layer. Then you can just put some text above that. You can put maybe about us, contact us, or your logo, and another explore more. That would be a nice option. So with that, we have come to the end of this particular video. I hope you have been able to learn one or two things in this PixeLab tutorial video, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks and bye for now.